Hello and welcome back to Loresworn Chronicles, Crusader Kings. I am TJ, and if I sound a little bit brighter than the last few episodes, it's because for various reasons I've had to record the last several episodes of this at like 6:30 in the morning, and we have other people who are asleep at that time, so I've had to be kind of quiet. But now I've actually carved out some recording time at a reasonable time of day. And we are going to continue our raid on Crete here. Although someone died and we inherited some money or something, so we're no longer in debt. And it looks like we can, as soon as we get back, we can start planning our invasion of Finland here. Let's see. Rudo wants me to race her. That would give her the playful trait, which is good for martial education, so I'm going to say yes. Sweet. That's a good thing. And yeah, we definitely need some money to build a castle so that we don't lose that holding that we took from the nomads. It'd be nice if the vassals who conquered it would do that themselves, but so they're not being very responsible with their conquests. Let's see, Sarima. Things are going well in Sarima. Alright. So we are about to take out the Byzantine castle here. I'm surprised, or wait. Is he... Oh, he's old school Orthodox. He's not an iconoclast. Errant subject is converted to the faith. Oh, we need a commander. Dyra will do excellently. Yeah, I think we definitely should build a... I'm actually going to build a monument to Perkunas because we need piety more than we need prestige right now. Alright, so we have taken the fort, taken a bunch of hostages. We might as well just clean up while we're here. Fill up the boats. I wish to forsake my old religion. Okay, so this is the chief of Novosil. He's an Finnish pagan of Alan culture who has become tribal, so he's a descendant of nomads, presumably, if we go back far enough. Oh no, he just got Alan culture through education or something. Peaceful transition to the Dievturba faith, yes, of course. And it looks like he came into power through the Khazars exploding. Also looks like Bukhal might fend off that revolt. So we're going to have a very interesting Eastern Europe. Alright, the conversion of Novosil. We get some moral authority, we get some piety, which we definitely needed. And apparently our designated regent died too. Which is unfortunate because she had amazing stats. Marquetta, our diviner. Yeah, she'll do a great job. Okay, they've switched their votes back to who I actually want to be my heir, who she has now come of age, and I should probably arrange a marriage for her. I'm just going to use the default arranged marriage thing. 13-year-old genius. Yeah, let's do it. It's a little bit younger, but hey, I think she deserves a. Let's see. Deserves such a match. Magni's host has arrived. Okay. Why do you can we go for like a month without one of my officers dying? You want me to help kill the High Chief of Lithuania. Anything to destabilize Lithuania. They are quickly becoming like the Aquitaine to our France. They are going to be our most troublesome vassal, I foresee it. Let's see, now they want Castile again, who has terrible stats. Why? I don't know. Not terrible, but... Okay, Prince de Sprungus. This is Baiza's son. He's raised an army of exiles and is declaring his intention to press his claim on what? On us? What claim is he pressing? The chiefdom of Kola? Okay, I mean, that's fine with me. I'm assuming it's the chiefdom of Kola because we didn't get a notification about an adventurer threat. So maybe he will accept vassalization. Also, maybe this guy will accept vassalization. No, he won't, so we are going to have to subjugate him. Alright, boats are almost full here. Riga, we should probably go protect Riga from the Vikings. Alright, that should be... Oh, we could actually still carry quite a bit more gold if we want. Yeah, I know. We're just continuing the family tree. Oh no, never mind, it's full. Thing just hadn't updated yet. Just continuing the family tradition of going off on raids instead of protecting our own lands, but now they're in the capital. So now we have to care. Again, it's a little weird in a game like CK2 because there's no... Oh, cool. That fort actually saved our butts. There's no way the information could have traveled fast enough for us to know that there was somebody attacking the capital, but yeah, hopefully this naval landing penalty won't... Okay, cool. So we fought off Vikings basically the same day that we finished our holy monument to Perkunas, or at least within the same week. Your commanding presence on the battlefield was felt during the recent victory by friends and foes alike. You bolstered the spirits of the men. When it was needed most, you personally led the final charge that broke the back of the enemy army. How cool is that? Vikings go home. Let's see. Of course, we will not pass up any opportunity to kill an enemy commander ourselves. Seems I have managed to make his eyes bleed, possibly blinding him. And also possibly killing him. There we go. Oh, my commander was killed again. But we also converted a county, so that's cool. This is just rando in my dungeon. We need a new commander. Chief of Mamel will do just fine. You need to struggle. You need to become an amazing warrior. And, yeah, I think we're good. So actually our first order of business now is going to be subjugating this dude over here. We have to disband our levies first. There's a total of 110 Viking ships. That was quite the incursion. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's 4,000 Khazarian raiders. That's actually going to that's actually like an invasion more than a raid. We're going to need to muster all of our forces to deal with this. That's like some Battle of Tours level shit. Like, even if it was only a raid in force, as current historical thinking has it, that's a pretty serious raid in force. Let's see, she's finished her education, she's just a rando in my dungeon. By the way, let's ransom some people if we need to. It's not a whole lot of gold, but we'll take it. Why are you building a wall and ditch? You need to be building a freaking hill fort, dude. You know what? I'll just build a city here. Founding a city to keep out the nomads. Okay, so this is the King of Novgorod, who is of our faith. He is also one-handed and possessed and blind. Nicknamed the Brute, despite having a negative 123 combat skill. To the chaste King Viesters, that almost sounds like a slight. Staying idle is not in a warrior's blood. I hence invite you to aid me against my enemies. He is fighting Chief Kolik of Kargopol, so he's trying to expand up towards the Arctic here. Yeah, sure. I've already got my levies raised. We were going to come take revenge by killing the raiders that are in your lands currently anyway. And then we'll go ahead and help you against the foes. Alright. Got a very loud aircraft overhead right now. Good. Please continue to vote for her. Okay, Kurtsema is doing extremely well. So we are back to a flourishing level in Kurtsema, or a booming level. So we can hopefully start getting some more holding slots soon. Alright, we're going to cross the river and try to catch up to them over here. Let's say, need a new Chancellor. County of Roslavl's converted, that's good. Okay. Anyone who really wants the job that... High Chief of Lithuania, he's going to hate me no matter what, and his stats aren't very good. We're going to go meritocracy on that one. Also, looks like we just can't stop losing commanders. Actually, I want to see really quick, what is the moral authority of the Slavic faith? Because I'm hoping we can convert our new vassals pretty quickly. Probably went right by it. Religions, there we go. Germanic is at 97%. Let's see, Slavic, 22. So we should be able to clear that out pretty easily. I think Catholic is still at 0. Or it was last time I checked. Did they regain some holy sites? Oh, Catholic's up to 37.5. Okay. Well. Alright. Here come the... wow, Novgorod has a lot of troops. Are they still a tribal realm? That might be why their armies are so large. Yeah, they're still a tribal realm, so that's why they have such gigantic levies. Okay. That's Kargopol. So this is their Finnish pagan Nenets culture. Alright. Father, Borut wants me to play with him while we're out on campaign. That's fine. Neglect our responsibilities in the middle of a war to play with our son. Alright. Where are they headed? Below 0? Kostroma. Okay, so they're headed down here. Can't catch them on the river crossing, but we will... Let's see. Okay, he's a direct leader, so he should stay in the center. And then Daira will lead the other flank. There we go. This might actually be a tough battle. Except they forgot a flank commander, so maybe not. Nostalgia comes easily in the soft light of a campfire. Last night, one eager soldier blessed us with a riveting tale of the battle that claimed the life of my kinsman, King Tridenus the Bear. As I am marching onto the battlefield today, I let the past fuel my resolve. Ah, my semi-legendary brother. So actually, we are all brothers, I think, right? Oh, kinsmen. Okay, yeah, Tridenus and Bisa were brothers. I am not their brother. Okay. I'll make you proud, kinsman. Nicoletta, who is a rando in my dungeon, has finished her education. I know I'm not allowed to do drinking games on YouTube, or else I'd say that the Chronicles drinking game is whenever a rando in my dungeon pleases me with their education. to take a drink, but it's actually against the terms of service, so I'm not going to encourage you to do that. Okay. Fate smiles upon me. My wife is pregnant. That sounds good. We have defeated the Nanette's forces. This is actually occupied by someone totally different. So they're apparently at war with... Novgorod's apparently at war with the Bulgars right now as well. They're attacking the Bulgars. So they're in one offensive and one defensive war. Fledgling Daira. I've encountered her many times. Let's be good friends. Oh, wait. She's related to me, and since this is Crusader Kings, I'm gonna profess my feelings. How closely related are we? So she's Bice's daughter. And I am Naula's grandson, I believe. See if we can find my freaking... There we go. Yeah, we're not that closely related. We're like, what, first cousins once removed or something like that. That's for the Middle Ages. That's not that big a deal. Okay. I think she's also quite a bit younger than me, but that's also not unusual for the Middle Ages. She wants to marry a ruler. Hey, maybe if my current wife dies, we can make that happen. All right. So we've liberated that. Let's go help these guys up here. All right, the Romney tribe. Is this their capital? That does look like their capital. Please to report your errant subject. She's just converting subjects at this point. Just wanted to make sure I didn't leave her in a county that was already of our primary religion. Alright. Good tradition to have some gossips around. Yep. Just as long as they don't gossip about the fact that I'm banging my cousin. Technically we're not banging yet. We're just romantically involved. In 2019 those might mean basically the same thing, but in the Middle Ages not necessarily. Let's see, this kid would make a good spy. I think it's about time that we train one of our kids as a spy. Okay, the Gavelkind faction wants to fuck up our entire country, which is exactly what would happen if they got their way. So, I will not be blackmailed. This is like everybody. Why do my vassals hate me? Can we figure this out real quick? I need to take stock. Title claimant. Wants control of shit. Wrong government. Heretic. A lot of people who want control of other vassals of mine. No. We will not be blackmailed. Alright. Second Curonian Civil War for Gavelkind. Let's go. If I have the ability, I'm going to summon a Lodge Commander here as well. Okay, I don't have that ability yet. One of my commanders left, because he's a traitor and a fool. Alright, so the bulk of their army is down here. They are marching on Roslavel, so they're probably trying to... Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to march straight back home without hopefully encountering... Oh man, we don't have any money. I guess... Okay, cool. The birds did well by us. The birds did not do us dirty. And we're going to take unnecessary casualties here. But at least we're helping our ally. Rita, I have a daughter. The dynasty should be expanding, albeit slowly. Yeah, we're 21 living members now. So at least we're above replacement level. Alright. Alright, we don't want to cross a major river, so we're going to go to Roslavel and then catch them right here. It's going to take quite a while for us to get back. They were wise to attack when they did, because they must have known that, well, the king was away. That was a good, good time to do this. If they do win this war, I'm going hunting focus immediately, because there's no way I'm going to let Gavelkind remain in place. I will definitely try to keep Viesters alive long enough to get rid of Gavelkind. Yeah. Cool. My heir is married. Okay, so we can't see where they are now. But we definitely want to catch them before they unite with that 2K stack. That's one of our primary worries right now. Is to hit the enemy before they can consolidate their forces. Okay, cool. I think we are going to be able to pull this off. So crossing the Dnieper, uncontested. We're leaving the siege here. We're not moving very quickly. Come on, logistics. Okay. So the Battle of Orsha is joined. The campaign has been easy picking. Swinging my sword over the hills is a pleasure. My fellow soldiers are equally jovial, surrounded by the blood of our Severian enemies and the cries of battle. Look, the enemy commander Yeremy is hiding. Someone suddenly shouts, pointing off into the distance. Alright. I will duel him myself. The sun is setting when I meet with Yeremy, and my axe of Perkunas ready. After he clumsily dodges one attack, my next one lands perfectly. Frantically, the man attempts to cover his injured eye, but I have rarely seen so much blood. Kill him! We do not give clemency to rebels in the Kingdom of Curonia. Just hope that we can rout them before their friends show up. My lord, the soldier struggling next to me shouts. We have to do something about these Severian soldiers. They're gaining on us. What do you expect me to do? I shout back. Yeah, we're gonna do battle hymns. As Akko's legend tells, that is how we bring victory to the Curonian people. Alright. Battle of Orsha. First major battle of the rebellion. We won it pretty decisively after we killed one of their commanders in personal combat. We're now going up against an even larger force of rebels, though. Apparently I'm hunting on the way to the next battle, and I made a friend. That's cool with me. Alright. Education focused. Looks like she'd be a good scholar or a diplomat. We need some more scholars. Scholars are kind of important. Losing some sieges over here. Oh man, there's another huge rebel army. Wife is pregnant again? Okay. Apparently, despite being gay and the fact that we're both chaste, we're getting it done. Okay, cool. So we finished our city in Karachev, which is, I guess, under our control, even though it was built in a county owned by rebels. So, there we go. And then after this, we will hold an airing of grievances, basically, to see if we can get some vassals back on our side. Is he related to anyone important? No, so we're going to sacrifice him to Dievas. I will hang on to him because he could have political utility. Alright. So we're winning fairly handily so far. But now we're about to face the largest rebel army yet. Do we have any... Oh, we do have Summon Lodge Commander. How much renown are we at? I think we'll be okay. 20, 21, and 30. I don't think we can expect a lot better than that. So we're going to avoid the river crossing. This is a little tense. This is a fairly large rebellion. But we have the omens on our side. We have some good retinues. We got there in time to save the fortification. Let's get him to stay out of factions. He doesn't... Oh, this is my spy master? Oh, no, this is the guy that I'm... Okay, I see. Oh no, it is my spy master. Well, I shouldn't have pissed him off. Ah, shit. I should check who these people are first. Okay, so they got a bunch of reinforcements coming in. So we're fighting this battle highly outnumbered. This is actually going to be probably an interesting one for an entry. My wife Goth asked me to buy her some new clothes. Well, we need gold for the war, so I'm just going to use my diplomacy to flatter her. We need to pay the soldiers, honey. You don't want to see what Gavelkind would do to this realm. Okay, so despite them having thousands of reinforcements show up and outnumbering us greatly, we have decisively won the Battle of Grodno. We're going to sacrifice everyone who is not a noble to Dievas. And this guy, we're just going to keep in custody. Alright. I think the backs of the rebels have been broken. I mean, they could still come back from those defeats, but at this point, we've kind of proven that we're the big dogs here. So let's march on the rebel capital, which is Mstislav. And we might have to have one more land battle before this is resolved. Unfortunately, the Novgorodians are not doing nearly as well, although they still have the advantage in war score. Carinthia. Okay, interesting. This is a different Carinthia? Okay, this is the Duchy of Carinthia. Because I was going to say, I thought the Kingdom of Carinthia was Muslim, which a lot of it has now been conquered by the freaking Saxons. So this is the Duchy of Carinthia, which is now converted to iconoclast by the Byzantine Emperor, who is having some issues of his own right now, although he did conquer a large swath of Africa successfully. So good for him. Alright, I have a son. I am a little worried at this point about, yeah, feudal vassal opinion probably matters more right now. I am a little worried at this point that, like, maybe we should just have Chapter 2 be about the Byzantines. Because I'm not sure that there is going to be a Catholic ruler left that's even worth playing. Like, everybody's gone. There's nobody that we would really have a chance with, unless the Pope convinces someone to do a mass conversion to Catholicism. So we might just have to do a chapter about the Byzantines. Okay. I saw that 3K army. I see you. Oh, they're going to siege the newly built city there. That would involve crossing the Desna. We're going to avoid that. City defenders, hold them in place. Their delaying tactics are superior to ours, apparently. Oh, but they're scared. Now they're scared. They're just going to hang out there. Alright. I'm going to try to get away, but it looks like we're going to get there first. It's not crossing a major river, right? Okay, it's just a regular river crossing. Chief Sprungus. Tell him to stay out of all factions. Oh, well, everybody wants to meddle. It's just a whole court full of meddlers. Perkunas. You will always worship Perkunas in this house. Cool, one of my commanders improved. Alright. So we have a slight terrain disadvantage here. Oh, sweet! I gained the Brave trait! Still have not gotten struck by lightning, but I am now at 100 personal combat skill, despite my age, and 32 martial. So, a warrior king, if ever there was one. Are we gonna end up having... Yeah, we're gonna have to end up going and bailing out the freaking Novgorodians after this is over. Novgorodians? I don't know what the proper wording for that would be. Okay. Battle the Karachev tribe. She actually likes us, so we're not going to kill her. We're just going to keep her in prison. We lost 713 men. They lost almost 2,000. This is why you don't rebel against the descendants of Akko. Apparently the Mansa of Bambouk had a defensive pact against him, and I can kind of see why, because he controls most of the on-map portion of sub-Saharan Africa now. Thank you. Thank you for praising me to the elders. You're damn right. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna siege down these holdings super quick. Go right for the throat here. Hopefully wrap this up in time for the summer solstice of the year, great year 909. Not even gonna mess around, we're just gonna go straight for the assault. There we go. Didn't even lose that many people. Got a bunch of hostages. Cross the Dnieper, attack them from the north. Because if you rebel, we will attack you with the north. Cool. Diseases have struck the enemy army. Oh, great. Cool. Looks like the Novgorodians turned it around without our help. That's good for them. Just remember that we contributed until our idiot vassals decided to try to implement the worst succession law, and we had to go back home and fix it. Okay. Sacrifice to Tievas. We have another rebel in our custody, which puts us at 99% war score. Let's see, can we get the remaining 1% by killing this one guy who's trying to defend Orsha here? Let's see. There we go. Alright. Jeez. Enforce demands. You are all going to jail. And we're going to stand down. We're going to wait a day. Stand down our levies. We're going to head home, and that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, I'm going to go through all of my vassals. I'm going to release the ones from prison that can be swayed. Was the High Chief of Lithuania really not involved in that rebellion? The one guy that I expected to stab me in the back was not involved in that rebellion? Okay. Well, we're going to see if we can turn them around. We're going to see what some of these negative modifiers are coming from and see if we can placate them by, like, transferring vassalage or whatever. In the meantime, we've still got freaking factions full of happy vassals for some reason. Check out Loresworn.com. That's our website. We're at Loresworn Order on Twitter. I am at AsaTJ. That's ASATJ. Subscribe and click the notification button. Maybe next episode we will actually be able to invade the Baltic coast, that is portion of the Baltic coast that's currently controlled by the Finns. And yeah, we'll see you next time.